Hi. Uh, you know what? I realized that I have some subscriber, and I just feel, but for me, it's I don't know. I feel so happy because of that. It sounds like crazy. I know. Who? I mean, I didn't have like thousand or millions subscriber yet. Just like few people, but it's really uh, meaningful for me. I struggle fight, like finding the language that I should speak, and it come to like I want sometimes I love to speak English, and sometimes I love to speak Vietnamese. It's like two people inside me. I cannot find this, and at first when I think okay, I will put my content out there, and I had to think so hard, like whether should I, like put um, English video or Vietnamese video, and I just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I don't know what should I do, So because of the fighting continuously, continue, I find myself that I trying to, like create some excuses so that I don't have to, like do the content thing. It's just my ego. and and I realized, like at the point of my life, I think sometimes it just need to be like that, like flow. If I want to speak English, I let myself speak English, even though I know that my English is not that best. But who cares? It doesn't mean I'm not here. I am not here to, like to teach English. I just here to speak my truth. And sometimes it's so easy for me just express it by using English. And it's sometimes it's easy for me just to, like express it using Vietnamese. So I'm here, and like I I record some Vietnamese video, but like I realized that some of my subscribers is not Vietnamese people. I'm happy. I'm so happy, but I feel guilty a little bit because like if if you are a foreigner who speak English, follow me, and I use Vietnamese all the time. What's the point, right? It's not fair for you. And I don't feel like it's fair for you, and I don't want to treat you that way. Um, but like put subtitle into the video somehow, some way. It just not keep the. It just not is the best solution. So I think to myself, like ah, I accept myself, and if I want to record the and I mean for those who follow me and you are a foreigner, please please be patient to me, and if I speak Vietnamese sometime, like um please just ignore it. uh I want to create some content that fit my heart, fit my will, and I cannot force myself go one way or another. It's just me, just I embrace this right now, and um uh yeah, I recorded video because I just want to say that thank you so much for like my content and surprise. Uh, you don't know how much it means to me. for the whole journey. I walk along and I go along, and I don't even feel like people around me really understand me. I'm so happy that like I know English because of the internet, because of the language itself. It's open so much more for me. Like some people, like the internet. If I search is one particular thing on the internet, I cannot see the whole picture. But with English, I can do that. And I feel that a lot of people around the world are just like me. And I love English and I love that language. So beautiful. And uh, because of that, I have a chance, like to connect with you. And this journey, the journey that I've been through, like even fighting myself to put content out there in Vietnamese or English, it's hold me back for a very such a long time. But now I have that, all of that. I let myself to be me, like to be not to be free to move in in any direction that I want without meeting the rules or meeting the form. And uh, like it's so meaningful that the stuff that I'm talking about have someone to share with. And that is exactly why I want to share this still to other people. And that's why I want to share the content, because sometimes it's just so lonely, and having a people who look in the pictures the way that you look, who in the same boat, is so essential. And me, surrounding me, I have no one. That's why I need you. That's why I'm so up here. And it's crazy because like just 2 or 3 subscribers, it's make me so emotional. And you know what? It before like my ego tried to convince me that don't do that because your English is suck, your grammar is not the best, and even sometimes that you don't even speak correctly. And also my ego convinced me that it's so scared people gonna judge me of who I am. And my ego do everything to hold me back. And like when I know, like when my tuition is just so connected to me, I know exactly what is the true voice, what is the voice of my soul, and what is the voice of the ego. So now I'm so grateful because like at this very moment, I'm so connected to my true voice. So thus I know that the ego is such a fake one. I thought it was be me, but it wasn't. I was so scared of all of the thing, but like I just realized no, it's just not me, and that's why it's not me. And of course, I was so scared, like scared of changing, even though I know that my tuition led me to another way, but follow this so scared. I used to put a video on that before, and like of course our ego so scared because because if it's just a a fake thing, and of course it's scared because if we don't follow the voice of ego, the ego gonna die, and no one wants to die, and also the ego. And I'm so lucky that I chose to listen to my soul. I chose to follow my soul path, and I chose to sitting here. I record the video and feeling so grateful, so happy, and feel like, oh my god, my life is here in this moment. uh like the first time that like I thought, okay, I will be happy if I have a 10 followers, 1,000 followers, a million followers. But it's not the case. It's not the case of how much follower do you have. It's not the case of like how many like do you have. It's just like when you put yourself out there and you let yourself be yourself, have a have enough courage of being who you are, and let the old of you die, let the ego die, and live in your truth. It is I can't even describe it. It's joy, it's happy, and it's so like alive. And you like I have the book that record like I have a notebook that I write down like the process, because sometimes like I'm so happy, and I look back and I realize that the first time that I have a like in the video, and the first time that I let me, the soul, come out and speak into you, how happy is that? And I just want to let you know that, please, I know the journey is hard, because if it's so easy, we all win all the time. Like the journey is so hard, and sometimes it just fluctuate. Yeah, top, the top and the bottom, top and the bottom, and a lot of things for you just to stay and trying to hold you back. But please, please love yourself enough, be brave, love yourself enough, and have faith, and follow your intuition, and you deserve it. You deserve the life of happily. You deserve whatever that you want to have in this life. And sometimes all you need to do is let the ego die. Let the ego die. And just embrace the unknowns. Thank you so much for listening to this video, and thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being in my journey. Thank you so much for just like assist Isik. You see, thank you so much to like just alive and watching this video. I love you so much, and thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you.